What's up guys, Jeff here with Grit City Fitness and Performance. Today I want to talk to you guys about the 4 secrets to boost your fat loss. Now fat loss is very important because obviously if we want to change the way our body looks, we need to reduce the overall amount of fat that we're covered in to look and feel better. The higher you are in your body fat, the less your body is actually burning calories because you have excess weight that's fat. Now fat is not thermogenic, it doesn't help you in any sort of way. It may help you as a fuel source when your calories get very deprived, but otherwise fat really is just an insulator and something that makes you look like you don't want to look. So here's 4 secrets to increasing and boosting your metabolism. Secret number 1 is understand and know your TDEE as well as BMR. So I'm just going to say now, if you don't know what these are, we'll start with BMR. BMR stands for base metabolic rate. So BMR stands for base metabolic rate, and basically what that means for you is the base number your metabolism sits at on a daily basis. Basically, if you just kind of vegged out every day and you laid in bed and the only real activity you ever did was just simply getting up and then going to the bathroom and then laying back down, that is what your BMR is. Your base metabolic rate is your metabolism without any sort of extra or additional activities or calorie burning activities such as training, working out, walking, any of that stuff. Okay, so you want to know your base metabolic rate. When you understand your base metabolic rate, you understand the total amount of calories that you need to do or consume to basically keep your body in good health. Okay, now from that point, we can then look at the next piece, which is TDEE. So total daily energy expenditure. Total daily energy expenditure. Now, these go hand in hand because your base metabolic rate is the rate at which your metabolism burns calories without you doing anything. Then your total daily energy expenditure is your total daily calories that you consume, or basically not consume, but burn to do your daily activities such as work life, family, activities that you do on a daily basis, working out, training, and all that good stuff. Okay, so we want to know your base metabolic rate and your total daily energy expenditure. This is where most people are skewed because they do not know these numbers, and then they make nutrition programs or drop their calories to a severe deficit that actually negatively impacts your results. So here's what you're going to want to do, guys. You're going to want to go to www.bit.ly/GC calculator. Once you're on that website, just simply complete the little form that's on there, and it's going to ask you your age, your weight, your height, your body fat or projected body fat, your activity levels, all just a few key questions that will help you find 1, your BMR, and 2, your TDEE. Now, after you have those, you're going to have a much better idea of the total amount of calories that you need to consume, obviously to meet your BMR, but also to know where you're at TDEE-wise to make sure that you're fueling yourself properly to give yourself enough energy to perform the task. Imagine your TDEE number much like your gas tank, okay? You want to fill your gas tank up enough to get you from point A to point B, but any extras is just wasted weight per se, okay? Because basically think about this like you're in NASCAR. You only need to put enough gas to get you to your end outcome without overfueling and weighing the car down, because if the car's weighed down, that is an increase that the engine has to work and produce more work just to do the same task. So you want to try and find the perfect balance using the BMR and your TDEE. All right, from there, secret number 2 is increase your internal furnace. Hopefully that's how you spell furnace. Increase your internal furnace. Now, Internal furnace goes back to what the BMR is, and internal furnace is what we're going to be referring to as your metabolism. Your metabolism is your internal furnace that burns calories whether you're working, not working, or laying down. Okay, so our goal and the secret to faster and boosting weight loss is actually to increase your metabolism through increasing the furnace. Now, how do you increase the furnace? It's simple, but not easy. It's simple because what you do to increase the furnace is do things like strength training and high intensity interval training, where your body is functioning in a way that's increasing the muscle activation as well as the muscle breakdown, which creates muscle rebuild. During that rebuild, you're basically, in a sense, adding more muscle to your frame. And that muscle is what helps increase the BMR. And now when the increased BMR is up, the increased metabolism is up, which means that your body is working like a furnace, okay? Now imagine, instead of now a furnace, just imagine you have a fire pit and you have a bunch of logs on the fire pit. And if you add another log into the fire, what will happen is the fire will get larger and then engulf into the new log. Okay, so each time you basically train and work out and you add muscle tone to your body, you're adding mini logs to this. And as those mini logs get added in, the furnace itself burns and builds bigger. Now you have a more productive BMR and a more increased metabolism. That carries over to a boost in weight loss. Secret number 3. This is a big one, and most of you guys don't do this. Recovery. Now, recovery isn't, go to the hospital. Recovery is just simply deloading stress off your body and allowing yourself to recoup and recover. Now, this is where most people fail, is because they don't sleep well. Sleep is the most underappreciated and underutilized recovery method you can possibly use. If you just get better sleep quality at night, your body will recover and actually help the BMR. So we're actually going across a couple different things just by increasing and improving your sleep quality. Another way that you can increase recovery is by reduction of stress. Now, you might not be able to get rid of stress from your life because you've got work stress, traffic stress, kids stress, life stress, and all that stuff. But to be able to de-stress yourself will help take your body from a sympathetic nervous system to a parasympathetic nervous system. And when that happens, your body goes from fight or flight to a relaxed state. Now, when you're constantly in stress, your body has high levels of cortisol. When you have cortisol, your body's not functioning or operating at the most highly effective and efficient way. So, to get it to work better, we want to decrease stress and increase our ability to recover. To do that again, we improve our sleep quality and we decrease our stress levels. So, how can we increase our sleep? It's a couple different things. 1, sleep in a cooler environment will help you go to sleep faster. 2, sleep with like a night mask on that will help you sleep in a darker environment, which will help set your body clock and re-regulate. Third idea here is to actually try and increase the amount of time you sleep before midnight. Our bodies work much like the rise and fall of the sun. So if you can get more in alignment with the rise and fall of the sun, your body will naturally recover better and have better sleep quality. A test or study that was done actually proved that if you sleep, let's say you go to bed at midnight and sleep for 10 hours, so from midnight to 10 a.m., that's 10 hours of sleep. It showed that there was better sleep recovery and better sleep cycles by sleeping 4 hours, but sleeping only 4 hours before midnight. So sleeping from 8 p.m. to midnight, right? So sleeping more hours before midnight will help set you in the body awareness clock of the sunrise and sunset. Now, if you have a weird schedule where you're like a night shift worker or a swing shift graveyard, then you do have a little bit more of a complication with your sleep cycles. But the goal, again, would be to, sleep in dark environments, sleep in cool environments, and just improve the quality of your sleep as a whole. So recovery is secret number 3. And secret number 4 is this. So we're going to say secret number 4 is about intensity. Intensity far outweighs the time you spend at the gym, the work volume you did at the gym, and the weights per se that you used at the gym. What that means is that if you can increase the intensity at which you work, you'll have a much larger and more successful result. How this would apply for your fitness or your workouts is if you ever just go to the gym and you just kind of go through the movements, you follow the program or you do it, but you're kind of just going about 70 to 85%, your intensity is very low. And you might be working out for an hour, but you could actually condense that hour into 25 to 35 minutes and increase the overall intensity, which would increase the metabolism, your fat loss, and your overall weight loss. So intensity plays a much larger role than the overall time that you're training. So don't misconstrue the time that you're in the gym for the work intensity at the gym. Right? It would be much better for you to focus on increasing the overall intensity in a shorter amount of time than just trying to prolong it. All right, so let's recap these 4 secrets to boosting your weight loss. Secret number 1 is to know your TDEE and BMR. So that's, again, to know your total daily energy expenditure and base metabolic rate. When you know those things, you understand where your body's maintenance is, where basically no matter what amount of activity you do, you're going to be burning and having a base metabolic rate. And then based on your activity levels, your exercise levels, and total movement per day will dictate your total daily energy expenditure. Those are 2 very important keys to get proper and beneficial weight loss success. Secret number 2 is to increase your internal furnace by increasing your metabolism. To do that, you increase it by increasing the muscle tone that you have on your body through strength training and high intensity interval training. From there, secret number 3, improve your recovery. Simply improving your recovery will improve your results drastically. It'll help you recover to where you're not as sore the next day. It'll help your body replenish and recover the muscle fibers so that it's actually quicker to respond. And it will help you redial your body in each day. So that is very, very important, because if not, you're running on a constant level of stress and cortisol, which is actually going to be more damaging than anything else. And then secret number 4, focus on intensity over anything else. If you can focus on increasing the intensity during your workouts and sessions, you're going to be getting more work done, harder, more strenuous work done, and better workouts across the board. This will increase, again, the metabolism. This will increase the thermic effect of your workouts, and it will increase what's called your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So intensity, if I can go really, really intense, a good example of this, guys, is if you've ever ran, maybe let's say a 5K. You ran a 5K, and after the 5K, you're a little winded. You might have to put your hands on your knees, but you could probably walk around a little bit and you can kind of recover, right? That has a certain intensity level. I would say that would be like a 6-7. Now, if I said, hey, go sprint 100 meters as fast as you possibly can, because there's a gorilla and a lion chasing you, you would sprint with all-out effort. And that intensity at the end of the 100-meter sprint would be higher than the intensity at which you finished the 5K, right? So the intensity itself actually increases your activity level, your thermogenic effect of calories, as well as just helps burn more calories across the board. So again, increasing intensity will increase the effect of your workout. All right, so those are the 4 keys, or 4 secrets, to boosting your weight loss simply, easily, and effectively. Just implement these 4 strategies. Find your TDEE and BMR by using bit.ly/GC calculator. That will give you your BMR and your TDE. From there, focus on increasing your internal furnace by increasing your muscle tone through recovery and intensity, which are secrets number 3 and 4, and that will improve your results while giving you less time that you need to necessarily spend doing the activity, but getting more from it, as well as just getting a better result across the board from your training, from your nutrition, and everything else that you do. So take those into effect, guys. Start implementing them, use them, do them, and see the results right away.